Hi, welcome to Becky's Garden Paradise. First and foremost, I want to wish all of the mothers out there happy Mother's Day. This morning I woke up and got my annual French toast breakfast from my son, so I'm very thankful for that. It's the only time I eat French toast every year these days, so I look forward to it. And I appreciate him putting the effort into making it for me. It's one of my favorites, but I hardly ever eat it because I try to eat healthier than that. So today, it's been raining a lot. Yesterday it was thunderstorming when I woke up in the morning, and then we had a break with some sunshine in the afternoon, and then it stormed again overnight. It's still overcast. It's super humid out here, but I'm gonna try to get some things done during the break. So one of the things I'm gonna do is pot up some more plants. So I got myself a new pot. It has the places marked on the bottom for you to drill the drainage holes. I'm going to show you a hack that I use to help keep your soil from going through those drain holes, but still allowing the water to drain as it needs to. So what I do is I take this is the old cheap traditional, you can see through it, landscape fabric that's pretty worthless in my opinion as a landscape fabric because it deteriorates really quickly and things grow through it effortlessly. There we go. So what I do instead, since I already had some of this, is I'll cut a section of it and put it in the bottom of the pot, and that'll be like the filter so that the water can drain out, but it holds the soil in. So I'm gonna take you along and show you how I do that. All right, so I have my electric drill here fitted with a drill bit. I'm not sure what size it is, but it's a good enough size to drill a hole. There we go, now we're ready. All right, so I have the pot upside down. I'm holding it between my feet since I'm doing this one-handed, but I just stick the drill on the hole, like, you know, the indention where they mark for you to drill the drain holes. And there we go. There we go. So I got the drain holes drilled. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my landscape fabric, and this stuff is so cheap. I was using an old knife that I keep in my with my garden tools, usually for like cutting open bags of soil and stuff like that, but I didn't even need the knife. That stuff was ripping in my hand. So I'm gonna double layer it and then just press it down in the bottom of the pot. Alright, so it's pressed down in there. So when I start to put the soil in, I'll just be a little careful in the beginning to make sure that I'm putting the soil in the middle and like spreading it out to the edges to hold the landscape fabric in place. Let me get my gloves on. All right, I'm going to take this bag of potting soil. I'm just going to use my hands. Carefully place it in the middle, spread it out. You better stay over here. My dog is loose. Go in the backyard. Go in the backyard. Go in the backyard. That's not the backyard. Go backyard. Alright. Once I get it up past that landscape fabric, then I can pour it. Okay. And you want the soil level at the top of the pot. This is a big clump, so I'm just going to break that up real quick before I pour more in. There we go. Brooklyn. Come here. Go backyard. She wants to be where all the action is. Alright. Again, breaking up clumps. The soil's already good and moist. I don't mind if I get soil on the ground. I'm in my carport. So I need to blow it out anyway. Took off for my second job today so I can enjoy my day. I've worked the past couple Mother's Days. Today I'm taking a break. Doing what I enjoy most. Which is gardening, planting plants, yard work. I think it's partially because when I was a kid I used to love to play outside. So I kind of look at gardening as playing outside. I have shirt that says you're never too old to play in the dirt. This is some organic potting soil I got. They had it marked down a little bit at a good old Sam's Club. I'm just going to top it off. And this one is funny. I bought this more recently than that bag I'd already had, and this is not as moist as the older bag that I had that was sitting there open. There we go. Again, try to make sure it's level with the top. I'm going to plant some mint in this pot. So I'm going to save some room so that I can move the soil out of the way to get the mint plant in there. And I'm planning to keep the mint in my carport because mint is supposed to be indestructible, but this Florida sun has killed mint for me and other people that I've talked to. Alright, let me go get the plant real quick. Funny thing, I got this mint at a local nursery. It's looking a little spindly from where it got dry, but it'll come back. And I just realized that is chocolate mint, and I thought that I got regular mint, but that's alright. I'll just have to keep my eye out for another regular mint plant. I don't mind having a couple, because I mainly plan to grow this for tea, to make my own tea, and then I also like to make like Greek dishes, Middle Eastern dishes, and a lot of those call for mint. Alright, so I'm going to set that here, get my gloves back on. Brooklyn. I'm going to have to confine her. Give me just a second. Come on. Stay back there. Alright. Just want to keep her safe. There we go. Get my handy dandy gloves back on. And I just was happy to get mint, and they have mint in big letters. So I obviously didn't look close enough. I just saw mint and grabbed it, but it's okay. Still gonna have a minty flavor, and you see how the roots are starting to get a little bit root bound. So, I smell the mint already. It smells like good mint to me. Alright, and I'm just breaking up the bottom of the root ball. Loosen it up a little bit. Hopefully it'll be happy in this pot. I'm not going to put it in like 100% shade, but I'm going to put it in a place where it gets minimal sun, just because my experiences in the past have not been good. So they say you always want to grow mint in containers, and they don't suggest putting mint in a raised bed because it'll take over. So I'm putting it in this pot, and I'm sure that it's going to fill the pot up. Like I said, and I'll have plenty of mint. It smells really good. And I like how the stems will hang over the sides of the pot. I think it'll be pretty once it gets filled out. And that's it for the mint plant. Alright, so the next tip I have for you is, if you're in Florida, somewhere in the south with super, super high heat, if you get a bucket. I've used 4-gallon Dutch buckets that came from a restaurant. This is a 5-gallon bucket that a friend gave me that had distilled water in it. So anyway, so you can see it says 5 gallons right there. But what a lot of people do are drill the drain holes on the bottom of the buckets. But the tip I have for you, if you live in the south where it's super, super hot, don't put the drill holes on the bottom, because then all the water is going to drain completely out. I suggest instead that you drill a hole about 1 inch up, and I would do like at least 3 to 4 holes for it to drain. That way there will be a reservoir of water in the high heat, so the roots have some kind of water left in them. And then once it gets up past that point, past that inch or so where you drilled the hole, then it'll drain out. And that's been helpful here to keep the plants from completely drying out during hot spells, which we have like a 6-month hot spell in Florida. So I'll show you how I do it. So I'm just going to turn it on its side. Got my handy dandy drill, and I'm going to go hopefully I'm not blocking your view. Try to make it, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. You guys know how. Alright. I think I'm going to do another one right here. If you're super, super OCD, you can mark it, like break out a tape measure and a marker to mark it to make sure they're precise. There we go. And I'm going to do that. I got two more buckets just like this. I'm going to do the same thing to them to get them ready to fill with soil and plant. Go. All done. Hopefully you guys like those tips. I'm excited about growing mint again this year. And I hope that you guys all enjoy your day with friends, family, loved ones. I hope that everybody gets to do something that they love today. I thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Be blessed.